Hello guys. So I'm just going to wait for you guys to join, for people to join the stream tonight, okay? All right. Yeah. So hello, if you can hear me and you can see me, please let me know. I just want to confirm that you can hear me and that you can see me. So before I continue, okay? So I just need someone to go ahead on the chat and then please confirm that you can see me and that you can hear me clearly. So once I get a go ahead, that's just like a go ahead. So once I get a confirmation that you can hear me, you can see me, we are good to go. We're just going to start straight into our tutorial for today. Okay, so someone has dropped, so let me see. All right, so let's see. Chiamaka, you're welcome. Okay, thank you so much. I can hear you and I can see you clearly. Chiamaka, thank you so much. Jennifer, yes, I can see you. Okay, Otto Abigail, thank you so much, guys. So, Jennifer, Abigail, Chiamaka, where are you guys watching me from? So, you guys can drop that on the comment section while I just do a little bit of explanation as we go along. So, I'll come back and answer you guys. So, guys, this is the fabric that we're going to use today. So like I said, we're learning how to cut a circle dress, a slight circle dress. When I say slight, it's not the one that is very big, you understand? You know those small, cute. So that's what we're going to learn today. So let me, okay. Chiamaka, you're watching from Port Harcourt. Okay, you're watching from Ibadan. Ismat, you're welcome. I'm Cynthia. Thank you so much. Ogwa, Mercy. Yes, I can hear you and see you. Mercy, where are you watching me from? Okay, guys. So today I am going to adjust my camera. So for this live stream, I had to just put some things in place. So now, when we are filming, now we can use our little bit of surrounding. Okay. So now I'm going to adjust my camera because we're going to be cutting it on the floor. Okay, guys. So let's see. Okay. I am trying to do this. Let's see. So I'm just trying to set it on the floor very well. As we can see. Yes, let's see. Yes. Okay, so guys, so this is the fabric that I'm going to be making use of. This is about 3 yards of fabric, but I'm not going to use this whole 3 yards of fabric. So I'm going to turn off my fan now because it's blowing the dress and it's even making the sound so high. Okay, guys. So now I'm trying to close that door. So now I'm going to show you guys how we're going to fold our fabric. Okay. So when we fold our fabric, we're going to start imputing our measurement. So let's see. I'm just trying to give it a good adjustment. It's like this my let's see. Yes, I think okay no. If I put it like that, I have to turn upside down. Let's see. My dear, people don't mind me. I'm just looking for the best way. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to look for like the best way to do. Hausa man will say yo. So this is the top part. You guys can see it, and then this is the down part. So what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to adjust. Let's see if my tripod can still come down more. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's move this guy to this side. So you guys can see the top, and then this point we're going to use. Yes, so I think it's okay. Up, down. I think we're good to go. So guys, you guys should tell me if is it okay. Can you see these two parts of my of that's this is the top part and then this is the down part. I hope you guys can see it. Let me know. Okay, you're watching. Messi, okay, you say you're watching from Asaba. Thank you so much. Okay. So you guys saw how I folded my fabric. So I'm going to do that again. So I just took my fabric. So now I'm going to explain something to you people. For instance, if you want to cut a very full circle dress, This is how you fold your fabric. When you take your fabric like this, for instance, you are using 3 yards or 4 yards, you can fold like this. You understand? So when you fold like this, I want you to note the two type of fold. You can see I'm folding this now. I brought it from this edge to this side. You guys, you can see I brought it from this edge to this side. So with this, if you are cutting a circle dress and you fold it like this, the circle dress is going to be very full. But this one that we are okay, thank you so much. But this one that we are going to be cutting today is not that one that is. You can see what I'm trying to say. Let me hold it so that you guys, so you can see. You see, you fold it, you can see it. This one is like a full triangle. If you want to cut a very full circle dress, this is how you are going to fold it, and that will give you a very big flare. But this is not the one we're cutting today. So today on, we're going to be doing a slight one. So to do that, this is how you will fold your fabric, okay? So you can see. You see what I did? I just did a slight, just like a slight fold. So I'm going to still explain it as we go along, okay? I hope you guys can see. This is the top, this is the down. So now let's continue. So on this top part, okay, so on this top part now, this is where we're going to put our shoulder. So when you want to do this, what you want to consider is the length of your dress. So for this part now, this top part now, I have about 9 inches, which is just okay and perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to mark this. I need to get another chalk. This one is not bright enough. I hope you guys can see. Oh, this is not too far. I'm trying as much as I can. So I think what we'll do, let's adjust the camera a little bit. When we're done, we will adjust again. Okay. So we're going to use this part as the shoulder part. Okay. So after that part, the next thing we're going to measure now is the length. So from this point now, when we measure up to this point, this is 34. Mhm. So this is 34, or let's use 36. Okay, you can see my 36. So that 36, this is what I'm going to do. I'll just keep marking it like that, and then like that. So this is 36 now, and then like this. So this end like this, you see it's curved. You can see. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Please let me know on the comment section. That is why this is a live stream. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's very far. Yes, that's what I was trying to do. That's why I was trying to, as much as I can, to like adjust. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Let's okay. Is it better? I think it's a little bit better. So this is the shoulder part. Even the leg of my tripod is showing. I just ignore. This is the shoulder part. Okay, and then this is the full length. So I think okay, since this full length, okay. So the next thing I'm going to do now, let me cut this off. Okay. Okay, no, don't worry. Let's just continue. Let's see. I hope it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay, it's better now. Thank you so much. Yes, okay. Huh. Thank you guys for responding. I like that. So it will make me to know how to adjust and adjust. Okay. So now this is the shoulder area here, and then this is our full length here. So now the next thing we're going to do now, we want to add our shoulder measurement. So we're cutting, this is going to be the front. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so this is going to be the front. So when we finish cutting this front, now we'll use it to cut the back. It's a very simple process. So now the next thing I'm going to do, let me sit down, balance very well. Okay, so I think, let's see. if I can do this. Okay, I think it's better. All right, so let's continue, guys. So now I'm going to add my shoulder measurement. So my shoulder is 14. So when I divide 14 into 2, I'm going to have 7. So you can see this is my 7 inches. So now I'll add that 7 inches here on this line like this. And then I'll add my stitching allowance, which is like 1 inch. Okay. And then from this point now, I'm going to mark my armhole measurement. So for my armhole, before I mark my armhole, I'll come down by half of an inch. You understand? Just come down. You put our shoulder slope and then just slope it into this point like this. Okay. All right. So now the next thing from this point now, I'll mark half of my armhole, which is 8 inches, which is 16. Half is 8. So I'll mark that half like this, and then I'll mark here. So you will notice I'm just, so you can see my armhole. I'll mark it like this. So on this part now, the next thing I'm going to mark my chest measurement. So for this, there's something you need to check. If you don't check it, you might run into problem. What is that? That this what you fold will be enough for your bust. So please put that into consideration. So me, I'm trying to check. So you can see my own is XL. My bust is 9, which is 36. So I have about like 3 or 4 inches. So that is just perfect. So now this is our armhole, and then the next thing we'll mark on this side, and we'll mark our neckline. So for the neckline, if you could notice, this one that we are cutting today is a wide neckline. So that neckline now is like a boat neckline. So that boat neckline now, you're going to use about 3 inches or 4 inches, sorry, about 4 inches or 5 inches for that boat neckline, because it is a wide neckline. So I'm going to use 5 inches. So I'll mark 5 inches here for my boat neckline, and then I'm not going to go deep because it is a boat neckline. So I'm just going to come down with about 2.5 inches, because if it is too deep, since it is wide, it's going to be falling out. So I'll mark it like this, and then this goes in. So now the next thing we want to do now, let's cut out our full length first. Let's cut it out. Let's mark it out. So this is our full length. So you can see the next thing that we're just going to do, we're just going to cut like this, and then we are done. Let's see. Okay, thank you so much. So you can see. So that's all we need. So the next thing now is for us to cut. People know that we've already marked this part before. So let's shift this a little bit so you guys can see this part already. So now what we are going to do now, we are just going to cut like this. So like I said, you can see the triangle is already formed. So that's why I named it. I said a slight circle. So for those of you that joined from the beginning, people saw I explained if we want to cut a full circle, how it will be. So I've not added the neckline. I've not added the neckline. I want to cut it out first, okay? I'm sweating. If I put on my fan, it will blow the fabric out from this place. So you can see my armhole. Very simple and easy. You see the shape is already there. It's fine, it's nice. So for this shape, in case you want to measure, you can still measure it to, you understand how wide the down part is. You can actually measure that. So let's see, what do we have? So we have about 18. That's the width of the down gown. So that's folded at 18. So you can see, just follow that shape like this. Very easy to cut your tape. Tape will stay like that. So now I've cut that out. So I'm going to keep this. We're going to use this one to cut the back. So now I'm going to fold again my fabric. So like I said, I told you guys, I said I'm using about 3 yards of fabric. Okay. So for the back, it is easier when you are doing the part of the back. Very easy. So what you are going to do, you fold your back part. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the front, okay? Can you guys see? So now what I'm going to do now, I want to take my front piece like this. I'll fold this into two. So for those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. So I'll fold this into two. That is, I'm sorry, it's already folded into two, don't mind me. So I'll place it like this. So you adjust, you make sure you adjust. Why do you want to do this? So I'm going to explain why we're doing this. So for like this both neckline that we're doing, you can enter the neckline in case you don't want to put a zip at the back. So why I'm doing this, why I'm just still teaching you guys how to do this in case you want to put a zip at the back of your dress. You understand? So that is why I am doing this. So if not, if you want to cut both the back and the front the same, just go ahead and cut it. You don't need to add this zip allowance, okay? Mhm. So now let's cut. So we're cutting the back now. So those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. If you have not given this video a thumbs up, please like the video. I would appreciate that. Okay. So I want to cut it from the down first. Let's see. So you can see the way I'm covering my hand because the shape is already there. So you just curve, and then you cut. Okay. So I've cut the back armhole, and then I'm just going ahead. I'm just following the shape like this. So when I finish cutting it, I'll put it on the table so that we'll cut the neckline from the table. Me, I'm tired of of being on the floor. So now I'm going to place this here, and then I'll adjust the camera so we can do justice to the neckline. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, yeah. So you guys can see. I think I can put on my fan now. Let heat not come affect me. You see why I don't want to put on the fan? Because of the breeze. The breeze is blowing is blowing it's blowing the fabric, and but I'm sweating. So that's the thing. So so now you people, you saw me as I added, for those of you that joined before, you saw I added the front neckline. Okay, so now what neckline? So the only difference with the back, this is the front. So we use 5 inches wide neckline. You understand? It is a boat neckline with about 2.5 inches. So you can see. So now we're going to use the same wideness. This is the width that we're using, but we're going to use a length of a allowance here, sorry, for your stitching. That's to join your shoulder. So now I already have that here. So I'm going to mark 1 inch for the back neckline. But if I don't want using this 1 inch here, that means I'm going to add a zip to this dress. But if I don't want to add a zip to this dress, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift it together, and then I will, on the other hand, if I don't want to do that, I can still add a slit to the back. So there are different ways of doing this. So now I've marked out the back neckline. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out the back. Like I said, it is a wider neckline. So since it is a wide neckline, you don't want the front to be deep, or else. So you can see. And then now the next thing I'm going to do, I want to try and check my measurement. You understand? So you can see this is my shoulder 17. So I still have a little bit of allowance, which I'm just going to adjust right now. So all these small, 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 small things like this. Oh, okay. So now we are done with that. So let's come and start stitching. Okay. So let me adjust my the tripod. This tripod can stand now. Even my lightings, I think I need to. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to start stitching. So let's see, do we have questions? Good evening. Philomena, you're welcome. Chi Bitam, you're welcome. Kadi too, you're welcome. Sassy, you're welcome. Okay. Okpeyemi, Margaret, thank you so much, guys, for joining our live stream for tonight. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to start stitching. So for the back, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a notch here, and then I'm going to run a stitch along that line. Just run a stitch, that's to cover up the zip allowance. So I'm going to open the front, so you can see this is the front now. To do, see, so this zip, I really don't need to add a zip to my back piece. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to stitch it close. I hope you can see. I'm going to add a zip to this piece. So guys, let's start stitching. So for the facing, I'm going to leave the facing out. I'm not going to do the facing for sake of time. So for those of you that don't know how to do facing, we have done facing so many times on our live stream. So I'm going to just leave that out, so we don't just waste so much time. Okay, for those of you, because of data, so we don't just waste so much time. So we're going to leave facing out. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this. So this is my back piece, like I said, because I already added a zip allowance to it. I'm just going to stitch that zip allowance. That's basically, I'm just going to cover it. Okay, so that's just what I'm going to do right now. I wonder, like, seriously, right? Which excuse is it that trying to tell me that this cloth is rubber? Okay, it's stitching. So let me just continue. I don't know. The truth of the matter is, I think I need to save myself of this stress. Where's my? So this is like a little bit of trick. I'm just I don't want to stress myself to use my chalk to, like, guys. If you have questions, please you can drop your questions. So those of you that, let me know where you're watching me from. Watching me from. Okay, so watching me from, you are welcome. Welcome, let me know where you're watching me from. Okay, so for those of you that, it's good to greet when you come, when you come back, when you meet people. I really don't, I'm serious. Some always, The only issue that I have when it comes to putting threads, the worst one is when you fix nails. And next week I'm going to fix my nails because I have an event coming up. So I need to do my nails. So most times now when you do your nails, when you are sewing like this, putting the thread is always an issue. You come out now. Which one is this today? So when you put it like this, now pulling it out from the other side without your long nails, that's always an issue. So let me just trying to double check all my things. I don't like the way the so if you are just joining us, so welcome. If you have not given this video, okay, I would appreciate for you guys to like the video and then let me know where you're watching me from. If you have any question, comment section, drop your questions on the comment sections and just see issue is. Let's see. That's behave. So what I'm trying to do, for those of you that don't know, I'm just trying to close the zip allowance area. Okay, so that's just what I'm trying to do. So but for this kind of dress, so I just use this to explain to your circle dress. You really don't need to add a zipper allowance, please note, because the neckline is wide enough to accommodate, to take, just follow the measurements that I used and then you will be able to cut it out. So you really don't need to add, you don't need to add, what do you call it, a zip to it, to the back. Okay, so in another upcoming tutorial, well, I don't know if I've done it before, a fitted A line. So we're going to still try that. Okay, the one that I think I've done it on, or is it on my main video that I did it? I cannot remember, but I think I've done something similar. So now I've closed it on the zip allowance area. So those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. If you have not given this video, you supposed to like this video, I beg. Like the video, look for the like button and hit on the like button if you have not liked. So many of you have not liked the video. I can see it from here. So now you can see. So I've closed that up now. Oh, this was actually not necessary. So like I said, it was actually not necessary. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm looking for one part of my piece. So okay, is here. No, let me calm down, pronounce the name very well. Mazuba, you're welcome. you tell me now that it's today I got your name right. So you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So like I said, if you are not if you don't want, if you are not, what was I saying? Yes, if you are using this neckline that I use, this boat neckline, you really don't need to add a zip to your A-line dress. Okay, so please note. So I just did this for you guys to learn in case you want to add a zip. That's maybe you are using a smaller neckline. So that's why I actually did that. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate. It's people like you that are encouraging me. Yes, all of you that always come back to watch my videos, my live streams. So it's you guys that are that actually encourages me. That's true. So now the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the neckline like this. So you can see this neckline, you see it. It is wide, but it is not deep. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Muzuba. I appreciate. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to join the shoulder areas. Okay. So you place them together like this. So because you cut them just the way shoulder is going to rhyme. Is it rhyme? Is that the right word? That is going to match. Yeah. Rhyme is for music. It's going to match. Okay. So now I'll cut that off. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this like this. I'm placing this now. So I want to sew this part. So there was somebody that actually sent me a message one time. She was like, she made a dress and the neck was too wide. So most times like that, when you make a dress like that and the neck is too wide, the easiest and fastest place for you to adjust it is actually on the shoulder. Okay, so you can actually adjust from the shoulder by reducing the shoulder, but that will kind of like reduce the height of the neckline, but it's still okay. Okay, so with that the dress is not going to fall out. Okay, so guys, you can see. So the next thing now, we're going to stitch. Okay, so for this we're not adding a pocket. I would have loved to add a pocket to it, but our time is going and is going and is going, so let's leave pocket out. Another day we'll do that. Okay, another day we'll sew the one that has pocket. We'll concentrate on the pocket. Okay, so let's go. So to be more than like 30 minutes again, you understand. So much data from people that are watching, and then everybody's happy. I need to readjust. Okay, so I'm just trying to check it. Uh-huh. It's okay. The dress, the fabric is really shaking. So let me use that word. It's a shaky fabric. So now I'm just trying to join the side of my dress. So I'll place it like this, and then I'll use like quarter of an inch. Quarter of an inch is okay. So for this now, the shape of the A line is already there. Okay. Pelumi, thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. So the shape is already there. So for those of you that are just joining us, if you want to see how we actually cut this dress, how I did the fold, it was really fantastic. So we actually used the floor. We did it on the floor. So you can just go back and watch the video from the beginning. Just click on live and then you see the video and then you can just start watching. Okay. So like I said, we'll be able to cut more tutorials now, as in we'll be able to use the floor to cut more, to do more tutorials, so like to maximize our space. Not big enough now. The floor is big enough for us. So we'll use the floor. Okay. All right. So guys, so I'm just other parts of this dress. Okay. Oh, an airline dress, a second dress is just, it's just like a very easy breezy kind of dress. You understand? So tomorrow, in another upcoming tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to do off shoulder circle dress. Okay, I'm going to do that. Even kimono, we'll be able to cut kimono now. Nana, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for greeting. Thank you so much. Okay. So now I'll cut this off now, and then let's see. to turn this over. Let's see. Okay. Oh, guys, can you guys see? See how beautiful this is? Let me adjust my camera. Let's adjust. You guys can see. Can you guys see? Can you see? Can you see? Can you guys see? Paul Iroha, you're welcome. So that can you guys see? So the only thing that is remaining now is for us to fix the sleeve. So for the sleeve, I'm not sure. Should we do the sleeve or we should just leave it because it's just a normal sleeve like this. So you can see. So we are done. We are like basically done for today's tutorial. Yes. Oh, sorry, Paul, you came late. Yes, that's true. So you can see. I want to see. Can I wear it? Let me see. You know, most times when I buy fabrics, I like what I'm trying to see. I don't like to put them on my body. Or sometimes I wash the fabric first. So let's see. Let me see. Yes. Can you see our A lines there? Just imagine that so chic, so cool. So it's like the picture on that on our thumbnail. That's how wide the neck is, and you can see the neck is not falling, and there's no zip on it. It is staying well. It is balancing well. You guys can see it. The shoulders are okay. Everything is okay. This is how the sleeve is. So just a little short like this. So guys, so I'm just excited. So guys, thank you so much, all of you that tuned in today into our live stream. I'm just loving this dress. You guys know. I'm just loving the dress. So thank you so much, so much, all of you that tuned in to our live stream today. Thank you so much, guys. So guys, tomorrow, by God's grace, I'm going to come up again. I don't know what we are going to do yet, but I am going to come up. So if you guys have, like I normally say, tutorials that we can just shoot sharp sharp, you guys can send me pictures. Thank you so much, Mazuba. Thank you so much. You guys can send me pictures on WhatsApp and then tell me that if ask, and then ask specifically, ask if we can do this in our live class. You understand? So that I will know. Okay, if it's something we can do that is doable, we'll go ahead and do it. So guys, thank you so much. Paul, thank you so much. Oh, and yes, Paul, you came out fine. You can go back, Iroha. You can always go back and rewatch. Just click on the live video and then you'll be able to watch it from the beginning. So like I said, I don't want our live streams to be exceeding 30 minutes, as in 20-25 minutes, and then we are done. So with that, if we did not finish it, we'll carry it over the next day. We'll come back and continue. Nana, thank you so much. Thank you, guys, all of you that tuned in. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay, let's see. Good job. Thank you so much. Okay. Fab Chuku, thank you so much. Yes, it came out. Yes, it came out beautiful. So you can see it's not too big and yet it is still circle and it is cute. Okay. So if you want those big ones, fold it the other way I explained. Thank you, guys.